Welcome back to MS Tech. Today we'll be taking a look at the Logitech K120 keyboard to see if for $15 it's able to do the job properly or not. Starting off with the unboxing. For $15 you get exactly what you paid for. The keyboard and a pamphlet. That's it, that's all, nothing else. Now my first impressions of this keyboard upon opening it was that honestly it didn't look too bad. I kind of liked the matte black finish that it had, and it looked pretty professional for $15. Now I took it out of the box and typed on it, and I can say that the typing experience was honestly pretty good. Considering their membrane switches, the typing experience honestly wasn't that bad at all for $15. Now when it came to the design of the keyboard, you got your standard numpad on the side, and if you flip the keyboard on the back, you got 5 rubber feet, which keep the keyboard from sliding, and 2 small flip out feet, which felt really flimsy in my opinion. One issue I had with this keyboard was that when I was typing on it while the flip out feet were up, I could see the keyboard curve a bit, which defeats the purpose of the flip out feet in my opinion. Another thing about the design is the durability of the keyboard. Now it did have a good amount of flex, as you can see for yourself, which is a bit worrying because you might think the keys might pop off at any moment. But aside from that, it seems like it can definitely take a beating. It's made out of all plastic material, which again adds to the aspect of that it is spill proof, meaning that if you're in a dirty workspace or any place where you may have clumsy people who just casually spill water on your keyboard, it'll still be able to survive because of 2 holes on the back side of the keyboard where it will release the water if ever spilled on it. Now when it came to my experiences using this keyboard, I personally like typing on it. Now at my part-time job, we have all of our computers set up with this keyboard. And so I've gotten a bit used to using this keyboard, and it reminds me of work honestly, which is not something you want to have when you're sitting at home. But aside from that, it's not a bad keyboard for $15. The one at my work has been there for 3 years and it still functions perfectly fine. So I guess you could say I've technically been using this keyboard for 3 years. With regards to the typing experience, it was honestly pretty good. I was surprised at how these membrane switches felt. They weren't too mushy, but they didn't feel that unmushy as well. It's the middle ground, I would say. Here's a quick sound test to hear what the keyboard sounds like. Enjoy. Now in the end myself, would I pick this keyboard up for $15? It all depends on what I'd be using it for. If I own a warehouse where I have a computer set up and I need a keyboard that can definitely be durable, then yes, I would buy this keyboard. Or even if I need a keyboard for my reception desk where I don't really care about the typing experience, but more so about how long the keyboard can last, yes, I would pick this up. Because for $15, just by using this keyboard, you can tell that it can have a lot of things thrown its way and still be able to function just fine. And on that side, I can say that Logitech did a really good job on the durability aspect of this keyboard. Because sure, it may not look the best, have RGBs, but it gets the job done exactly the way you want it to. If you're looking at this keyboard as a consumer just for your desk, I would say that if you save a little bit more money, there are better options out there. I'll link them in the description below. But aside from that, if it's just your backup keyboard or something to have just in case anything ever fails, again, this Logitech K120 does a really good job. Thanks for watching. If you stuck around till the end, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. It not only helps us out, but also helps the YouTube algorithm. This has been MS Tech, and as always, stay classy.